Good day, everybody. This is Michael Liveris from JurisQ with personal injury attorney in Ohio, Kevin Attkisson from Attkisson Law Firm. Kevin, welcome back.
Hi, Michael. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Kevin, let's talk about a very commonly asked question. When does a personal injury attorney get paid? Of course, you put in a lot of work in the case, and people want to know, do you get paid in the beginning of the case, throughout the case, end of the case? How does that work?
So we work with our clients to make sure that they get compensated for what happens to them. And a lot of times, if somebody has to hire a lawyer, they go out and pay a lawyer to do some work for them. It can be expensive, and a lot of people don't have the money to put up front to hire a lawyer to seek out justice. And if that was the case, then claims would go uncompensated. People will go uncompensated. So our area of law has come up with what we call a contingency fee. That means that the client doesn't pay us up front, but we work on the case and we make sure that they get compensated, and they get represented just as if the client is paying up front. But we work on the case, and then when there's hopefully a settlement or a judgment down the road, then we get paid a percentage of that fee. That way, people who don't necessarily have the funds to hire a lawyer can get represented. And it's very necessary because the insurance companies have tons of money, and they can fight against somebody. So you can't do it on your own. You really need a lawyer to help you to take on these insurance companies to get compensated on injury claims.
So Kevin, it looks like the client here is in the best possible position because the client is not laying any money up front, zero. You are putting in your best throughout the case, and you are in effect almost like a partner with the client in the case. If the client does not recover anything, you do not recover anything. If the client recovers, you get paid as well. So it's in your best interest to settle the case for the maximum compensation possible. Am I right?
Absolutely, positively. But what I focus on is I want to make sure my client gets fairly compensated for what happened to them. I make a living along the way. That makes me very happy. I have staff. We have to pay them. But my focus is making sure that my client gets fully compensated, and then we get a fee at the end. And again, if you've been in an accident, you're racking up medical bills. You may be out of work. Again, you can't afford to go out and hire a lawyer. The lawyer, I will come in, my law firm will come in, we'll take on the case, we'll work on the contingency fee, knowing that we're going to get paid down the road. We work really hard for people. We do a really good job for people. And yes, the contingency fee is vital in our area of work. If we didn't have that, insurance companies would get away with not paying people.
Of course. And Kevin, I want to add also that besides the legal fees, another component here are various other fees along the way, such as court filing fees, experts, and we're going to have a whole session soon about experts in the personal injury case. Those are also pretty expensive, and they add up.
Yes.
Who pays for that, Kevin?
Yes. Now, the way we do it at my law firm is we advance whatever money is needed to finance the case, to pay for filing fees with court, to pay for deposition fees, to pay for experts, to get medical records, to do whatever we need to investigate and fully represent our clients. We advance those funds out of our law firm's funds, and then we get reimbursed back when the case settles at the end.
Yeah. Okay, very good. This is why I want to reiterate how important it is not to just hire a firm that is knowledgeable about personal injury. Of course, Attkisson Law Firm is super knowledgeable and seasoned attorneys, but also has the resources to put up the money to pay for all these fees ahead of time and wait to get paid until the end. Like Kevin said, insurance companies have very deep pockets. You have to have attorneys that also have the resources to sustain a lawsuit against these big insurance companies. And Kevin, so we want to thank you for your knowledge, for your time sharing with us, explaining how personal injury works in the great state of Ohio. And we're going to come back to you next time, and we're going to talk about another very important question. People sometimes assume every case goes to trial. That is not the fact. That's not true. Sometimes, and most of the time, probably cases get settled, but it's a decision that attorney and the client have to come to together, whether the case gets settled or goes to trial. We're going to talk about the factors that go into that decision making in our next session. And again, the phone number of Attkisson Law Firm is on the bottom of the screen. Do not be shy. Call and ask for a free consultation from Kevin Attkisson. Thank you and have a good day.
Thanks.
Take care.